Let's talk about Jefferson's Ocean Voyage. Haven't talked about them in a long time. I have a fantastic coworker who shares whiskey with me sometimes, and he was going over Super Bowl weekend to hang out with some friends, and his friend happened to have this bottle, and he was able to sneak a pour. Now, I did send a few things their way. That way we could have a pretty fair trade. We'll see. But I was able to procure a sample of Jefferson's Ocean Voyage number 3. So we're going into the way, way back machine. We're traveling to a time when none of us knew what COVID was. There's a lot of things we didn't know when Jefferson's Ocean Voyage number 3 happened. The world was a different place. So let's get in our DeLoreans and go see what that was about. Over the course of 3 different tastings with 3 different sets of glassware in 3 different days, this is whatever I came up with. And, take it for what it's worth because, hey, my palate could be shit. Doesn't matter. But thank you, John, for sharing this with me. And yes, his name is John. I'm not talking to myself. The first tasting on the nose was straight up root beer. The palate on it was tea that was sweetened with raisins. And I don't know if that's a thing or not. And I don't know if it should be a thing, but it worked for this particular bottle of whiskey. The finish on it had a really good spice to it for a 90 proofer. And then it was sweet, but not super, super sweet. And had a little bit of tartness to it. It had a really good play of sweet and tart, but not sweet tarts, because that's a different thing. This didn't taste chalky. The second tasting, the nose on it gave me a lot of Christmas spice. The palate on it gave me some green tea and some plums and a light syrup. And the finish was a really good fruit skin type of sour. Most fruit skins for me are sour. Maybe they're not for you. Whatever. The nose on it the third time smelled like an older turkey product with a really big sweetness at the end and then some dust, right? So turkey doesn't always smell sweet, but I don't know. It just triggered an old turkey like the father and son that I had a couple years ago that was like a 13-year turkey. Pretty phenomenal. The palate on it had a really good barrel spice / cinnamon note to it. It was sweet and bitter at the same time, really good interplay of flavors. And then the finish on it goes tea, and then dry and a little bit of barrel spice to it. And I really, really like tea on a finish. That's one of my favorite things. And I don't mean like a green tea or an herbal tea, just regular old tea. Regular old tea without any sweetener to it. So thank you once again for sharing this with me. It was a phenomenal offering from the Wayback Machine.